God bless you all, but let this month's rent not pass the 10th. Amen.
We heard your warning. We had only 5,000 naira left in this world. We did not want to come empty-handed, so we bought this chicken for you with everything we had.
Oga, it is not much, but it is from our hearts. Please accept it. You know I hate noise, yet you bring me a live chicken.
We have only 5,000 naira left in this world, and tomorrow that man will stand in the compound again and say, God bless you. Mama Aisha's voice was quiet, almost tired. If we use it to buy him a live chicken, she continued, what will our own children eat next week? There was a long silence before Chinedu answered, his voice low and heavy. Sister, if we do nothing, next week we will no longer have a roof to sleep under. Let us buy the chicken. My people, sit down with me. Let me tell you this story the way it deserves to be told. Not with shouting, not with too much noise. Just the way life itself happened, quietly, in one of those tight face me I slap you compounds in the heart of Lagos. It was the rainy season of 2023. The kind of rain that beats the zinc roof so hard you cannot even hear yourself pray. In that compound, everybody knew everybody's business. When one person cooked, the whole yard smelled it. When one person cried, the whole yard carried the tears. There were many tenants, but three of them had become like family through suffering. Mama Aisha, a widow with two children. Chinedu, the young mechanic who was always covered in engine oil and dreams. And Sister Gloria, the hairdresser whose salon was just a small bench under the mango tree. Every month, like clockwork, their landlord, Mr. Adebayo, would appear. He was not a wicked man in the loud sense. No, he was calm, almost gentle in his cruelty. He would stand in the middle of the compound, in his white singlet and wrapper, hands behind his back, and speak in that deep, measured voice that somehow reached every room. God bless you all, he would say, but let this month's rent not pass the 10th. Amen. They called it his God bless you warning. Those words had put fear into stronger men than these three. Because when Mr. Adebayo said, God bless you like that, it meant the grace period was over. It meant trouble was coming, wrapped in prayer. This particular month, trouble was not coming. Trouble had already arrived. None of the three had complete rent. Mama Aisha's pure water business had been slow. Chinedu's workshop had not paid him for 2 weeks. Sister Gloria's customers had all gone to the big salon on the main road. Together they had only 5,000 naira left in the world. 5,000 naira. In Lagos that is nothing. And yet it was everything they had. That evening, the three of them sat inside Mama Aisha's room. Their children had been sent to sleep in Gloria's room. A single candle burned on the table. Outside, the rain fell steadily, as if heaven itself was crying with them. Chinedu spoke first. If we give him ordinary money, even if we manage to gather the balance later, he will still shout. But if we buy him something with our own hands, something alive, something meaningful. Mama Aisha stared at the candle flame for a long time. A chicken, she said quietly. Sister Gloria nodded slowly. A big one, a live one. We will present it to him tomorrow morning before he starts his God bless you speech. We will tell him it is our own small way of saying thank you for all these years. They looked at one another. Nobody smiled, because they all understood what they were about to do. They were about to spend the last money meant for their children's food and their own survival on a chicken for a man who already owned 4 houses. But in Lagos, sometimes dignity is more expensive than rent. The next morning, before the compound fully woke up, the three of them walked to the market. The rain had to stop, but the ground was muddy. Mama Aisha tied her wrapper tight. Chinedu carried a small black nylon bag. Gloria kept touching the 5,000 naira note folded neatly in her bra, as if she was afraid it would disappear. At the poultry section, they priced chickens like people pricing their own future. They finally chose one. Not too small, not too big. A proud-looking hen, with smooth brown feathers and quiet eyes. The seller tied its legs with a piece of cloth. When they handed over the 5,000 naira, it felt as if they were handing over their last breath. On the way back, the chicken was strangely silent, as if it too understood the assignment. Now here is where the real story begins, my brothers and sisters. Mr. Adebayo hated noise. It was the one thing that could turn his calm face into thunder. No loud music, no quarreling, no generator after 10 p.m. Even children playing football in the compound had to be careful. The man loved silence, the way other men love money, and they were about to give him a live chicken. The irony was not lost on them. When they got back to the compound, they hid the chicken inside Mama Aisha's bathroom. Every small sound it made caused the three of them to freeze. At one point, the hen made a loud kurr, kurr sound, and Gloria nearly had a heart attack. Evening came. They bathed. They wore their best clothes. Mama Aisha even tied a clean headscarf. They wanted to look like people who still had dignity, even though their stomachs were empty. At exactly 6:45 p.m., they heard the familiar sound of Mr. Adebayo clearing his throat in the compound. That sound alone was enough to make hearts skip. The three of them stepped out together, Chinedu carrying the chicken, its legs still tied but its head held high. "Sir, good evening," Mama Aisha began. Mr. Adebayo turned. His face was unreadable, the way it always was. They greeted him properly, the way Yoruba and Igbo people do when they are desperate. They spoke slowly, respectfully. Mama Aisha's voice shook only once. "Sir, we know rent is due. Things have been very hard this month, but we did not want to come to you empty-handed. We pulled everything we had left and bought this chicken for you. It is not much, but it is from our heart. Please accept it as a token of appreciation for your patience with us." There was complete silence in the compound. Even the other tenants, who were pretending not to listen, had gone completely quiet. The only sound was the evening wind and the distant Okada on the main road. Mr. Adebayo looked at the chicken. Then he looked at their faces, one after the other. He saw the truth in their eyes. He saw tired mothers. He saw a young man who had not eaten properly in days. He saw a woman trying hard not to cry. He did not speak immediately. The chicken chose that exact moment to flap its wings and let out one loud, clear, kukuruku sound. Chinedu closed his eyes in shame. But something unexpected happened. Mr. Adebayo smiled. It was small, almost hidden. But those who knew him understood that smile was rare. He collected the chicken gently, holding it under one arm like a man who had done this many times before. "You people," he said, his voice calm and deep. "You bought me a chicken with your last money." Nobody answered. He looked at the hen again, stroking its feathers once. "You know I don't like noise," he said. They nodded, waiting for the blow. Then he said something they would never forget. "But sometimes the loudest noise a man can hear is the sound of his own conscience when people are suffering in his compound." He sighed. "Take this chicken back. Kill it. Cook it. Eat it with your children tonight. I have heard your God bless you. This month, nobody will be evicted from my compound. But next month, I do not want to hear story." Tears fell from Mama Aisha's eyes before she could stop them. Gloria turned away, covering her face. Chinedu just kept staring at the ground, his shoulders shaking. Mr. Adebayo turned to go back inside, still carrying the chicken. Then he stopped. "And one more thing," he said without turning back. "Next time you want to bribe me, buy a goat. Chicken is too noisy." He entered his apartment and closed the door gently. That night, the three tenants did not kill the chicken. They named her Grace. And every evening, when the compound grew quiet, you would hear one proud hen making small noise behind Mama Aisha's room. Nobody complained, not even Mr. Adebayo. Because sometimes, my people, the loudest noise in this life is not the sound a chicken makes. It is the sound of kindness. When you least expect it. And that, my brothers and sisters, is how three tenants with only 5,000 naira bought pills in a Lagos Face Me I Slap You compound. Let us learn, let us remember, and let us never forget that sometimes even a landlord has a heart. For more relatable African stories, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.